Dasaita head unit. My buddy DJ Quick. Not really DJ Quick. Quick Yawn. YUAN. And Hotmail. Hot Audio. You can see a much smaller package. Alright. I got my trusty Jeep knife here. You can kind of see how big that is. Lower this guy down so you can kind of get an idea how big it is. Not big at all, really. Let me grab myself a soda out of the fridge. You can see the box is smaller than a 20-ounce Diet Coke, which I don't drink because that's gross. As you know, I drink only the finest Perrier and beer and regular Coke. Alright, so pretty good packaging, standard fare for Hot Audio here, right? So the difference with this guy is it's a Jeep specific unit, but it's only 7 inches instead of the 10 inches, so you don't have to replace your dash. But I got my trusty Jeep knife here. You don't have to use that dash replacement they have. And so you'll use your regular dash. It fits in the regular hole for your radio. So really it should be like a 30-minute install, which is pretty great. And it's much larger. It's going to be all touchscreen, so it's much larger than the 20-inch or the much larger than the 6.2-inch head unit that's made for the Jeep previously. Alright, so if you watch any of my videos, you know standard course. We're going to have a shaky camera. We're going to have a dog walking around, maybe barking, and a bird that's walking. But I'm also going to show you stuff you don't normally see, right? So what we got there? AWHARS6416. Don't know what that means. We got some handwriting here. 2162 B840-8. So if you watched any of my previous videos, you know I got 2016 Jeep Wrangler Freedom Edition. I originally had the 430N and 8-speaker system. Now I have replaced my standard speakers with the Mopar 77 Kick 10 speakers. I got the Quadritrix Super Tweeters. I might have had a couple bourbons. And the Kicker VSS sub, 10-inch sub, 200 watt. So this is a pretty standard Dasaita box, right? Dasaita, the website's Hot Audio, so I call them both Dasaita Hot Audio. So my previous unit was which I still have, is a 10.2-inch V600, which has an MTCD, which is a Rockchip PX5, which is a Octa-Core, and 2 gigs of RAM. This should also be a PX5 Octa-Core, but 4 gigs of RAM. So that's pretty exciting. Different packaging than previously. We got a little side piece box. Oh, this is something different. So this wouldn't be in your standard box. This is something Quick sent me to try on my old head unit. Alright, so this would be all your cords here. So this would be your audio, your auxiliary inputs, camera input, etc. You just plug this little guy in the back of the head unit. Alright, we got 1 or 2 USB cords. Plug this into the radio, the white piece into the radio, and these 2 you run out wherever you want. I'll have one running to the console port. I'll show you how to do that in the install. And the other one I usually run to the glove box. So again, this guy you plug into the back of the Dasaita. And you plug this guy into the Jeep wiring. This is your CAN bus adapter. looks like we're on 2017 1206. I'll assume December 6th. Software version 1.01.009 CYPR. And a bunch of stuff I don't understand. So, like I said, if you have the base audio system, this will be a simple plug-and-play install. If you have the Alpine system, it may or may not work. I do not have the Alpine. My brother-in-law does. I'll try to test it on there, but it's going to be on my head unit first. So, some people say with these Chinese head units, you lose the bass from the sub. Worst case scenario, you can fix that with a PAC module. I have a video about how to wire up a PAC to a joint. Same concept applies. You just cut these wires off, right? But we'll go over that later. And we have a third USB port. That's why the Dasaita is pretty great. That bird sucks. Bird sucks. Terrible pet. Don't get it. Alright, so here would be your line outs. So if you want to have an aftermarket sub, amp, etc., this is what you want to use. I'm going to get these tested. Everyone on the YouTubes and the Reddits and the XDAs, they'll will bash these systems and say they're made from junk components. So I'm going to take it to a shop and have them test them. Or if I can figure out how to do it myself, I'll do it myself. I want to test these outputs to see if they're really putting out garbage or if it's just quality like it should be. Because I am about to redo my whole system. Waffling between the NBX system, which I saw in the Venture Dex video, or the JL Audio Stealth Box, and I'm going to go all in on one product. So, we'll see what happens. This would be your AM/FM antenna adapter. This part goes into Dasaita. This part plugs into the wires coming out of the Jeep. GPS antenna. This, again, I use an adapter to use the existing Jeep GPS. It's like a $2 part, $5 part, something like that on Amazon. There'll be a link in the description. This will work, but why run more wires when you don't need to? You can buy a $5 part and use the existing Jeep GPS, which is placed obviously in a good location. Works like a champ. Microphone. Same microphone, looks like to me the same one we used for, say, Kane and Dasaita, so that's good. My dog's whining and shit like, oh, look at here. So this was not included in my original V600. Old Quick from Hot Audio is pretty great. He sent me and mailed it to me separately, but this one is included, so that's good. We got all of our parts we want. Alright, now for the main attraction. Here we go. Good packaging, quality packaging. I always laugh. They came wrapped theirs with an aluminum foil and it stinks. This is seems to be quality styrofoam here. So we'll pull out these. Nice wrapping there. So here is the head unit. Alright. So looks like there may or may not. There's not a screen protector on there currently. So you got your an extra USB. So now you would, in theory, have 4 USB ports. That's pretty great. Back button, home button, navigation button, power button, volume up, volume down, microphone, MicroSD card. Pretty great. And these look like the standard Jeep setups here, right? So if this works, this is going to be pretty great, right? Same number we saw on the box, AW-HA-RS6268. Seems to be a short def here that should be installed pretty easily. Got all of our ports back here, right? So one of these will be, this is GPS. Put this guy here. This will be the Wi-Fi antenna. You just stick this on here. This guy will go in this hole here. Right? And then each one of these little guys will plug into its designated hole. And it gives you a good description here. So Dasaita is always top-notch quality, really. Like you got your little guide here. all this information you need to see, and you got your little some kind of Dasaita logo here. Don't know what name that means, but like I said, it seems. So, has anyone watched my channel? If you watched any more videos, I've had my original Jeep join. I had my my Jeep join, then I replaced it with my 6.2 inch or 6.4 inch, whatever it is, Jeep join. I replaced that with an 8-inch Jeep join, or not 8-inch universal join. I replaced that with a 10-inch universal join. Then I moved to a 10.2 inch Dasaita, then to a 10.1 inch Seikane. Went back to my Dasaita, then to a different Seikane, which I've been running pretty steadily. But I'm gonna try this guy out because I'm excited about the 4 gigs of RAM. I'm excited about the quad octa-core versus the quad-core. Should be a little quicker than the one I'm currently running, which is always good. And I'm excited about a really easy install because some of those 10-inch ones are a pain in the ass to install. Anyhow, I don't know what this little guy is. Doesn't really clarify. That should be your microphone input. Those will line up to here. I'll cover that in an install video. Should be linked somewhere. Yeah, but check it out. It's pretty cool. Home button. It's weird it's on this side instead of this side, but I get used to it. Volume. Now there's a bit of a recess in there, so it might be hard to see your home and back buttons, but we'll see. But you got them over here too. There's no app switcher button, but the back and home will work. Alright, so that's that guy. I'm going to try to install this tomorrow. It's pretty cold in Kentucky. It's 33 degrees. So, this feels sturdy though, I gotta say. As I'm holding this and talking and rambling on, feels like a solid product. Some heft to it. I like that. Alright. Nothing seems loose, nothing rattling, nothing shaking. Alright. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm going to try this guy out. And so let's try to get all the pieces together here. Good packaging. Comes in this little extra piece here. No documentation. I don't know if that's because DJ Quick knew I was getting it and knew I knew what's up, or they're just not including it anymore. It's kind of pointless anyhow, but sometimes people like those kind of things. Alright, so cords here. Alright, so leave me comments or questions. Any comments or questions in the comment section below. Well, so I'll get this hooked up pretty quickly. I'm excited to try it out. And like I said, right now I'll be with just the base audio system, but pretty soon I'll be getting these guys to work and we'll test all that out too. Also, if anyone knows how to tell me, someone doesn't know anything about car audio, how to test these line outs and make sure they're not junk. I've seen some people putting an oscilloscope or whatever on the O-scope on them. Someone give me a stupid dum-dum guide for that, and I'll test these out. Alright. That's it. See you later.